Welcome to Ratio Scale Modelling. My next build is this Hobby Boss SAAB J32B /A Lansen. The scale is 148. So this is the introduction to the build. I should point out actually that I'm halfway through the build at the moment. I've already started it and I've came across one major problem. But I'll get to that in a second. First of all, the sprues here. So you can see the fuselage and the parts of the cockpit. Next are the wings. So you've got the bottom part of the wings, that's the main part there I'm just pointing to. And then the top part of the wings and the rear wings as well. Next is the weapons. As you can see here, there's a few missiles and bombs to go on. Here we have the engine and part of the landing gear undercarriage. Next we have the wheels, the cockpit seats, and a little bit more of the undercarriage and little airfoils and so forth that go on. Next we have the canopy and clear parts. Now this is where I've run into a problem. I wonder if you can notice what the problem is before I go on. But as I said, I'll go into that in a little minute once I show everything else in the actual box itself. There's a small photo etch sprue, and then we have the decals. So you've got the Swedish markings there and all the other little bits and pieces to go on. And then the instructions, of course. So first page, you can see that you've got the sprue tree plan there. It's not exactly clear on these instructions. You'll need a magnifying glass to see the numbers. It's not printed fantastically, but it's still a good guide. So I'll just quickly leafing through these. The build looks standard enough. There's not much going on in the kit, which is a bit of a surprise for a 148. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more detail in it. And then the stencil and decal placement. There's also the paint chart on this sheet as well. So unfortunately, the front part of the canopy is missing. We're putting a bit of towel here and I'll stick an arrow up. That's where the part of this sprue where it's missing from. So it means the whole canopy is quite useless actually. The back piece is there, but the front piece is not. Now, I checked the bag and it wasn't in the bag, wasn't in the box, it was a sealed bag, so it just wasn't in there. Now, I only discovered this halfway through the build. As I said at the start of the video, I've already started the build. I should have checked beforehand, but I just took a quick look at the canopy and clear parts and thought everything was there. You know, these mistakes do happen, but I'm bloody annoyed that the front part of the canopy is gone. So that's left me with very limited choices now. I can either complete the model without the canopy at all. I can try and go online and see if I can get another part of the canopy from Hobby Boss. Because it's from China, it will take months for it to come. So I don't think that would be an option. I'm not going to buy the kit again just for that little piece. The other viable option I've got is just having it in a heavily weathered, damaged aircraft, so that the front of the canopy that's missing doesn't look too much out of place. So that's what I'm going to do, but I'm also going to have a go at trying to scratch build this canopy. Now, it's something I've never done before, and I don't know how it's going to turn out. At the moment, I've built up the framework for it, and I've used a bit of photo etch scrap for that. It's okay, it's not 100%, but it will go in with the sort of distress look I'm going to put on the aircraft. But I'll go through all that when it comes to that part of the build. But either way, it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out, I should say. So if you're thinking this was going to be a straightforward, out-the-box build, built to the best of my abilities, and if you're looking for how it's all should go together, maybe this may not be the build log for you because of this major issue that I have. But as I said before, I believe in posting the build. Doesn't really matter how it turns out, warts and all. And this just happens to be quite a big wart as such. So having said, I'm halfway through the build. I've actually just put on the landing gear. I'm just about to pick it up again once I finish editing this video. So part 2, the start of the build, I'll get that video up tomorrow. Once I edit that will be up straight after. And I'll post these ones quite regularly, maybe a day apart or the following day, until the build log catches up with my actual building speed. The build that is currently going up onto the channel at the moment, the M3 Lee, that is completed, and that build log will be going up on its regular intervals, and I'll intersperse this one with that. So in the meantime, if you haven't done so already, why don't you check out the channel for my other builds, have a look at them, there may be something that you like. If you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell and you'll be kept up to date with all my builds, including this one of course. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and of course don't forget to share the video. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Bye bye.